Hey everyone, it's Sheila again, TGIF Tidbits, part two of speaking with Tyler of Design Pro Remodeling. We're going to be going over some before and afters and talking about trends, potential trends. So enjoy. So I wanted to go ahead and just ask some questions, and then, maybe you can give your feedback on some things too. But for your company, you want to talk about it a little bit and talk about what you guys do, and then we'll go from there with follow-up questions.
Yeah, we're a full service remodeling company. We have a very qualified, very hardworking staff, and we do everything from I did a project a couple weeks ago where we had 3 items on a home inspection list that needed to be completed, all the way up to $160,000 and up, full home remodels and additions and everything in between. So we're capable of doing a lot of different things. We also have a lot of capability that other contractors might not, where we can move on things very rapidly if needed. Where there was a couple that wanted to list they weren't intending to go to buy a new house, but they found a house they liked and they went under contract on it, and so they needed to sell their house immediately. And we found out about the issue on like a Monday on like a Wednesday, and we started work to repaint their house and refinish their floors on their main level on the following Monday, and that was all done by the end of the week. And they were able
Wow.
to list
Quick.
their house. Yeah,
Quick turnaround.
They were able to list their house extremely rapidly and for a higher amount because it had been freshened up.
So do you guys get mostly sellers that are looking to sell, so they want to do updates quickly for, listing purposes? Or do you get more of homeowners that just, want to update their homes and just enjoy the updates while they're there?
We do a lot of both. We do a lot of home prep for sale. That's one of the things that we're sort of geared towards, and we can do those things rapidly. We have products that we use in a lot of home prep projects that are popular, to make sure that the house meets current trends and all those things to get the highest amount possible for your listing. But we also have the ability to do custom design and custom renovation projects for bathrooms. I'm working on several primary bathroom renovation jobs right now, and those people are going to stay in their house. So these are projects that they want to live there, and they're going to stay there.
Do you find that when people want to list their home, they tend to use material that's not like the most expensive because they're not going to live there anymore, versus homeowners that just do the work for themselves and they put in the best stuff because they're going to use it? Do you notice that, or is that not a thing?
That happens, but still a lot of people that are going to stay in their house still want to be cost effective and use not necessarily the worst products out there, but they want to be cost effective. So we can advise people on when a product is spending more money on a particular product makes sense, whether they're going to live in the house or not, and when it doesn't make sense to spend more money on that particular product. So
yeah,
it happens both ways, but we definitely do see, I don't want to say lower end products, but you might, in stock, more like in stock items on a home prep project, because you want to get the project done quickly versus a custom vanity that takes 8 weeks, because you're going to do the project.
Yeah, and also most sellers are going to update homes that will appeal to the masses, right? So like if a homeowner really loves orange, but they know they're going to be selling their home, they're not going to paint their walls orange. They'll probably paint it agreeable gray, to agree with, I guess, the trends. Yeah. So Tyler, why don't you tell us something about, any technology that you have right now that surpasses any competition?
So this company is interesting because it was actually set up for coronavirus already before coronavirus even came out, because we were doing this already. I wasn't with the company then, but they were already doing this. And so a lot of our estimates, what we do is we go send somebody to do a 3D scan of the house. And it's just like when you go to look for a house for sale and you do a 3D walkthrough where you can look at all the rooms, you can look around, click through the house. We do that exact thing. And then we use that. Most of our estimates we do virtually on a Zoom call, where we have the house up on the screen and we go through the house, and I can take screenshots, draw on the screen, take notes. So then we have a record of exactly what we said in the call. And then we use that. We can also take measurements from for our estimates from the scan. So it really streamlines the process and makes it, I could do 3 or 4 estimates in the amount of time that I would usually be able to do one by going to the house. And when I first started, I wasn't so sure about it. I was like, this seems, how good is it going to be? But it really is. It is very effective. Sometimes, of course, I have to go to the house to verify if a pipe is in this place or that place or something like that. But for the most part, for our renovation jobs, we can just do it virtually and be very effective and very accurate in our estimates. And it also provides us a record of how the house was pre-renovation. So if there's any dispute on, this was like this, or this was broken, or this wasn't, then we have a record of exactly how the house existed before we started.
Yeah, get everything in writing, basically.
Right.
Smart. Cool.